Hey YouTubers, welcome. On today's episode I'm going to show you how to turn ordinary garage bolts like these and like this into super awesome ninja throwing weapons. Remember guys, be safe, and whenever you're working with power tools, always use gloves, goggles, and ear protection. Alright, so for the first thing we're going to do, we're going to make basically a throwing star out of two bolts like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to grind these down so that they're super sharp in the ends, and we're going to cut off these guys because we don't need this anymore. And then we're going to probably weld these together so that they are pretty good little throwing stars. Okay, so now we have this guy. You can see it's roughly pretty sharp on either edge. So we've ground that down. Not perfect, but overall pretty sharp actually. So, alright, so we're going to go ahead and take this and start working on our next one, which I already have over here all set up. Okay, so now we have our the two components to this throwing star. So we have this one here, which is all sharpened, and then we have this one here, which is all sharpened. Now I'll put those two in a cross, and we'll go ahead and weld those together. And then hopefully this thing will be complete. We can test it out and see how it, see what kind of damage it'll do to this board that I have down here. So. So what I'm doing now is just making sure that I go ahead and actually brush this off with wire brush to remove all the slag and just the products of welding that get stuck on there. Oh yeah. Whew. That is still hot. Still really hot. Alright. Gonna let that cool for a second. Alright guys, and so there we go. We now have our throwing star made from bolts. Super sharp on the ends, has a lot of weight. The advantage of this over a typical throwing star is that there's a lot more kinetic energy behind it because they are so much heavier. Granted, there's a lot more work in terms of friction to overcome when you're trying to penetrate something like wood, simply because these are big surfaces. They're not super thin, so they're not like a knife trying to cut, but they're going to have a lot more kinetic energy. So there we go up close. Alright, try throw this thing and see how it does.